What's up, everyone? Howler here, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today I'm bringing you the Week 6 battle for the BBR against Sir Jorge De Great and his Falinks De Guadalajara. He is 0-5, we are 4-1, looking to improve to 5-1. If you missed the team builder, went up yesterday, there's a thing in the right corner. Go click it, check out the full sets that we're bringing in for a more in-depth explanation and why we're bringing them. The quick rundown is we got Specs Dragapult, we got Soft Sand 4 attacks Diggersby, Focus Sash Lead Toxic Spikes Tentacruel, Choice Scarfed Moltres, though it's a very bulky spread actually, defensive spread. Support Comfey with Light Screen, and an Air Balloon Cobalion to switch into Jorge's Mamoswine. So this is going to be our team. We are going to get connected with Jorge. First battle of, well, this is happening before the end of 2020, but it's being uploaded in 2021, so it's the first battle upload of 2021. We will be 1-5-1, and once again, I don't have my whiteboard on me, so I will be writing down his team with a pen on a scrap piece of paper around here. So I'm hoping that the LAN server holds up. I would say that the LAN servers have been a little testy recently. The last game that I played, BBL Week 6, the server was kind of annoying. Okay, so we see the Durant. So no Slowbro is interesting. People just don't bring Slowbro against me in any league. It doesn't matter what league. 2 people didn't bring it against me in BBL, and not bringing it against me this week either. I'm not surprised to see Colossal. That thing's kind of annoying for me, honestly. And Dusknoir. So, everything on his team gets poisoned by Toxic Spikes except Durant and a potential Boost Colossal. I'm not really scared about... I may have to worry about a Trick Room Dusknoir too. So... Dusknoir can't really do much to Moltres though, so it's good that we have Moltres around, I guess. I will just throw out my dedicated lead Tentacruel here. And no Regieleki as well, so Diggersby is a lot more expendable. I could use Diggersby as a switch into his Colossal, honestly. As long as he doesn't burn me, I'm not really afraid of anything he wants to do. Yeah, no Regieleki. Very important. Good luck and have fun to Jorge. We're doing this after the Rams and Seahawks just played. He claims to be a Rams fan, even though he's from Texas. And the Seahawks took care of business and locked up the division, so now we're looking for a second straight dub. Pac-Man named Dusknoir is going to lead, and I'm going to set Toxic Spikes against this, because I imagine he would just want to stay in. If he switches into Hatterene, then F me. I guess I'll have to pivot into my Moltres and come back in with Tentacruel to get rid of the spikes, but yeah, so we'll get the Toxic Spikes up and we'll see what this Dusknoir wants to do. He could just go for an Earthquake. That's exactly what he goes for. So I will take it because I'm sashed, but I'm almost guaranteeing you that he has Shadow Sneak, so I kind of want to like just know that that's coming right now and just pivot into my Moltres and potentially use the Tentacruel as a sack later on. Because I don't really fear anything that Dusknoir wants to go for here. Yeah, we can take Shadow Sneak very easily. Now the question is, does he switch out this? Because he does, like Colossal could come in, I guess, against this. If I U-turn, I go into Comfey, I guess. But let's just switch into Fiery Wrath. It doesn't really exist. Like, if he brings in Colossal, I really, really, really want to get the U-turn momentum into Diggersby. That's the thing. You know what? I will U-turn. I will U-turn and hope that he switches out. Nice. Okay, good. If he stayed in there, I think... Yeah, it goes into the Colossal. Perfect. So if he's like Air Balloon... He has not heavy-duty boots. We could potentially get burned here by Flame Body, if that's what he is. We don't... That's yet to be determined. We will absolutely drop in our... Diggersby here and click Earthquake for free. There is nothing he wants to switch into Earthquake whatsoever. If he's Shookaberry, I really don't think that's going to save him. Does not have a single resist to Earthquake on this team. Yep, not Shookaberry. This is dying. Goodbye, Coltney. And this was his only potential way to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. And it's now out of the way. Perfect start. If he did decide to stay in with Dusknoir there, I think I was going to go... I think I was probably just going to sack off my Tentacruel. So, Durant is now here. Again, the Diggersby is more expendable. Diggersby is more expendable because Regieleki's not here, so I may just want to stay in and Fire Punch. Superpower would probably kill me. I'm just going to stay in and Fire Punch. Just to go for the Iron Head, so this will not knock me out, but he may... Oh my god, that's a crit too. He does not get the flinch, and Durant is down. 2 kills, 2 more kills for Diggersby. Diggersby, I believe this is his 3rd game. I want to say it's the 3rd game that it's come to. Yeah, that sounds right. And it's got 2 kills in all 3 games that it's been to now. So that's awesome. We no longer have to worry about switching our Moltres into Durant, so we can basically just use our Moltres to switch into Dusknoir exclusively. And I really do not... I don't think I need Diggersby at this point. Bruce is Sharpedo, so this thing could have Flip Turn. I could also switch in... I could also switch in Moltres to this thing. Or I could sack Tentacruel to this thing. Because I have a very safe switch into Cobalion against Mamoswine as long as my Air Balloon is still around, so I don't think I need to sack Tentacruel to that. I don't need to sack against Dusknoir, I don't need to sack against Hatterene. So we will sack Tentacruel here. I will keep the Diggersby around because it can still come in against Hatterene and Dusknoir that are both will outspeed both of them, and we can click. Ooh, interesting. Protect. So he just takes more Toxic Chip. I guess maybe scouting for Quick Attack, possibly. I will just give him this Tentacruel though. No reason to, like, the move I click here doesn't matter, he's gonna knock me out. Surf? Okay. So, do we see Life Orb? Tentacruel dies. We do not see Life Orb. And you will get 2+2 speed. So we can go Comfey here and click Giga Drain to knock this thing out. Or we could go into the Moltres. Moltres should be able to live a hit. I think Comfey is the best play all around. Like, he doesn't really... Yeah, Comfey like takes on the rest of his team super well. He could pivot into the Dusknorm. Honestly, I think I kind of want to U-turn out, predicting him to switch here. I'm gonna click it. Yep. And Pac-Man the Dusknoir comes out. So I could go for... he should get poisoned as well. I think he's Assault. Interesting, he's Pressure instead of Frisk. So I think he's going to be Assault Vest. Now if he's Assault Vest, we probably... I don't want to risk not killing him with Dragapult if he is Assault Vest. So this might be our opportunity to go into Diggersby and just click Earthquake, honestly. I think that's probably our best play. Or we could go Moltres, click Fiery Wrath, because I'm not really afraid of anything that... Yeah, I'm going to go Moltres, actually. I'm going to go Moltres, click Fiery Wrath. Or I could click Hex. Actually, I like the Hex play a lot better. I like the Hex play a lot better because it hits Hatterene super effectively. And Hex is just barely weaker than Fiery Wrath. So if Hatterene wants to switch in here, then it'll take super effective Hex. Does just stay in. And I didn't think I would kill it there. I'm not even off. Hello? Ice Beam? Dusknoir? Excuse me? Okay, fine. I actually don't even know if this is Assault Vest based on that damage, because I'm not offensive Moltres at all. So Moltres is going to claim another kill. Moltres hasn't really offense... Oh, he switched into Sharpedo? This is still going to take a lot. And when you attack me, you're going to knock me into Berserk. Yeah, that's a 2-hit KO because you're taking Toxic Chip here. And if you don't click Protect here, I may actually outspeed you. I will outspeed you if you don't click Protect. Because you don't know that I'm Choice Scarfed. He doesn't click Protect, and Moltres claims a kill. Alright, so the only thing that he can really safely switch in here is going to be Mamoswine, and he can click Ice Move. I think I would... Yeah, I let Moltres die. I don't... Well, could I try to preserve Differential here? I should try to preserve Differential, honestly. If I can get a 5-0 here, I'd be really, really happy with a 5-0. Because I know Hex isn't going to kill this thing. He has to click an Ice Move, like, very, very safe switch into Cavalion. My differential isn't great. I would be very happy with my differential if I could get a 5-0 here or a 4-0. But like, I think I would feel pretty good about my chances of getting a 4-0 if Air Balloon, he goes for Icicle Spear actually. So he breaks the balloon. We're no longer switching into Earthquakes. Do I go for Focus Blast or Flash Cannon? Or do I make a pivot into Comfey? Probably should have gone Comfey there instead of... yeah, I should have gone Comfey and then Diggersby. And then Pavilion. I'll make sure I'll get guaranteed damage off. I'll go for Flash Cannon. We may end up sacking here if Flash Cannon doesn't knock out, but he does switch out the Mamoswine actually, and brings out the Dusknoir, so he will just sack Dusknoir. So Gabalion gets a kill. Yep, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't think that was the assault this Dusknoir. Ice Beam, what the heck was Ice Beam for? The team's not very ice weak. I don't know. Oh, I guess it was for Tangrowth. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. But Dusknoir doesn't have any special attack, so I don't know how much damage that... I would have been surprised if that was a 2-hit KO, to be honest. So in comes Hatterene. Hatterene will also get... I don't think this can knock me out. I should just stay in and Flash Cannon. No, actually. Well... No, I'll Volt Switch out. I'll Volt Switch out into Comfey. And this thing's poisoned, so it'll take passive damage. In case you like Specs Mystical Fire or something, I can switch this out. We'll click Volt Switch. In an effort to preserve differential, we always have this to outspeed Mamoswine just in case. Bring in the Comfey. Should be able to take any hit from this. Goes for the Trick Room. Not surprised to see that. I will just throw up a light screen now. And if we can keep Comfey at high enough HP, we should be able to take on his Mamoswine as well. Mystical Fire is annoying though. Ouch. That hurts. Life Orb Hatterene. So light screen goes up. So I think how I'm gonna play this is I'm going to switch out. I'm going to U-turn on the last turn of Trick Room. So he's got 3 turns of Trick Room left. This turn I will Giga Drain, just for a little damage. Not very much. And then I can Synthesis. Dazzling Gleam, we got the light screen, so we're good. Oh, he's, actually he's going to be whittling himself down even faster with Life Orb. But Comfey probably still takes... We might get a kill here with Giga Drain. No, we keep ourselves as healthy as possible. And then hoping that Giga Drain can 2-hit KO the Mamoswine from the range that it's at. While it's only taken... Oh, he reversed Trick Room. I don't think that was the play. That might have been a misclick. I'm not sure. So our Comfey is now at full HP, and this is gonna die to Toxic, actually. So that's a passive kill for Tentacruel, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that's the only passive kill that it got, unless it also gets a passive kill against Mamoswine. We take passive kills. We take those. So I just click Giga Drain here for free, and I try to 1v1 this Mamoswine right now. I know that I'm at -1 special attack, so I might not 2-hit KO, but I still have priority Synthesis. Yeah, that might be Assault Vest. How much does this do? It does over half. so I should just click Synthesis. And we'll let the toxic timer go down. I think I can probably click Giga Drain on the next turn and be fine. But this is just our best overall play to preserve differential. Goes for Earthquake again. 55 down to 55. Now, if we don't knock him out with Giga Drain, he will knock us out with Earthquake. But yeah, I'm gonna Synthesis one more time. There's no reason not to. I'll Synthesis this turn and then knock him out with Giga Drain on the next turn. I know it looks kind of scummy, but if I didn't take the special attack drop, I wouldn't feel as bad, or like I would feel bad, I guess. We can very safely click Giga Drain now though, and just end this game right here. Giga Drain for the win. There is no way Mamoswine lives this. And that's going to be a 5-0 win for the Gligars. We did manage to preserve differential. Good game to Jorge. I really think like Jorge's team just did not match up very well against mine. In general, I don't think it's a very good team. It just, synergy-wise, I don't think it works very well. I was able to build, like, I knew that I would have a very safe and easy time with this one, to be honest. Specs Dragapult didn't even need to hit the field. Like, the rest of my team just took care of business. Yeah, like, because I didn't, like, the only time I sacked Tentacruel to the Sharpedo, and the Sharpedo, yeah, so Dragapult came in on a free switch very easily against pretty much anything that wasn't Sharpedo. I think I had an opportunity to bring it in against Duskmar too, but if he was like Assault Vest or Cassive Berry or something like that, then he might have been able to knock us out, so there was no reason for me to risk that. I could very safely go out into my Moltres instead. Moltres putting in work with the Hex though, even though it wasn't quite as strong as Fiery Wrath would have been. I think it was just overall safer in case Hatterene wanted to come in, but yeah, honestly, not really much to say about it. Toxic Spikes put in the work. I'm sorry, I looked like I was like being a douche with the Comfey at the end, but it's just my best way to preserve differential overall. So we'll now move to 5-1 plus 12, I believe. That's a pretty solid place to be halfway through the season. Next week, week 7, we will be going up against Faint Attacks and the Starchews. No city name, just the Starchews. Yeah, so if you're looking forward to that one, be sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought of the game, tell me if I was a douche for stalling him out with Comfey at the end. Yeah, and subscribe to the channel too to keep up with all of our amazing Draft League content. We will see you for another BBR team builder and battle next week.